What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. I'm Harrison and you are here for Tutorial Tuesday. I have been on a Sonic kick lately, watching the movies and the Knuckles TV show. So today we are drawing Dr. Eggman. Grab your pencils, pens, paper, sketchbook, and let's jump on into this one. Now let's go ahead and start with a circle in the center of your paper, just like so. And then from there, draw another circle just beneath that. And then we're gonna add like a boxy shape. This will be our rough skeleton for Dr. Eggman. So we can go ahead and focus on the head first and then work our way down the body. The top of Dr. Eggman's head should be a little elongated and more like boxy than it is round. This second little circle that I drew here is going to be his neck line, so we can just kind of get that out of the way so we know. And the base of his chin came in between these two circles that I drew. Like I said, we were trying to elongate his head, so I just brought the chin into probably about halfway into that second little circle that wound up becoming his neck. Now what we can do is split Dr. Eggman's head in half, and we can start trying to find our key details. So right here, we know his lip is gonna go, and then right here at the top, we know his eyebrows are gonna go. So in between here, these two lines, we're gonna add his eyes, nose, and giant mustache. And then also we can do is split it down the middle. His eyes are pretty close together, but not touching. He's also wearing sunglasses, so, you know. So just off center, go ahead and draw a circle, and another circle. And then you can draw the bridge of that glasses. And then his eyebrows go over, and then they kind of jut out. And then let's add the eyebrow line. And then his little forehead wrinkle. I don't quite like that eyebrow line because it makes it look like he's got like a giant eyelash. So let's do that instead. That helps. And then with his nose, I think his nose will help us really change the look of this. Just add his little creases there. So from the base of this little eye crease that we just added, the tip of the nose will land about here. So we're gonna just follow this curve, just like so. And then we need to make it look like it's an arrowhead. And the lip will go here. And actually, we can pull it down a little bit lower. And I'm going to change the shape of this little lip because it looks like he's smiling, and we don't necessarily want him smiling. And then now for the mustache. Now with the mustache, it really comes out to about the shoulder width. And you can have fun with this. I've seen so many different versions of Dr. Eggman drawn, so however you want his bushy mustache drawn, go for it, do it, have fun. I'm gonna kind of be creative and try to make sure that they're mirrored on both sides with it, but I'm not gonna limit myself and just kind of have fun and give them a wacky mustache. All right, and just like so, it's not completely mirrored, but it looks like it's the same mustache. I love it. And then our last little bit of detail for the face is we can add the ears, and the ears start just at the top of where the eye is. And there's very little detail. Just like that. And then we can add the shading into the glasses. And there we go, there is Dr. Eggman's head. Now I'm gonna move down to the rest of his body. He is wearing a jacket of some sort. Again, there are many iterations of Dr. Eggman, so however you want to portray him, go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna give him a simple coat. And here's pretty much everything we need for Dr. Eggman. I'm going to take my 6B pencil and just solidify some of these lines. Just really complete some of my choices. Perfect. You know, it's been such a long time since I've used my dip pen and brush to ink, so I think it's time to get back to it. It's been calling me, so we're going to use our dip pen and ink here today. As always, I'm starting left to right, top to bottom while inking, especially while using the dip pen. We do not want any extra ink smudging or dripping. And now I'm going to switch over to my brush just to get the detail in the glasses. Perfect, and there is our inked Dr. Eggman. So when I always say wait 15 to 20 minutes before erasing, this is where that concept comes from. Because I used literal wet ink, if I start erasing right now, everything will smudge and smear, and I don't want that. So when I say wait 15 to 20 minutes, it really comes from this concept of inking with a dip pen and a brush to let that wet ink soak into the paper. But it should also apply to when you're using Sharpies, microns, because there is still a element of liquid ink coming. It does dry significantly faster than this, but it is always important to wait. So in about 15 to 20 minutes, I'm gonna come back to this and hopefully it will be dry enough to erase. All right, and it has been a long 20 minutes. It took a little bit longer than 20 minutes to dry because the glasses had a little bit extra ink and it wouldn't set. So I had to use some other methods and use a fan and make sure it dried to get it done a little bit quicker. But nevertheless, it is dried. So using an kneaded eraser, I'm gonna go through, and I'm still gonna go in very lightly because in the off chance that some areas are still not dry, I don't really want it completely smudging. And there we have it. There is Dr. Eggman. I had fun drawing this character. It's always fun to draw a very simple character with wacky features that just brings out something fun and just charming about them. So I really enjoyed this. I hope you did too. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And then once you do, hit that bell notification so you know when I upload the next tutorial Tuesday. If for some reason you did not enjoy today's lesson, please let me know down in the comments why that was. I would love to help you better learn the drawings that you want to know how to draw, whether that's characters, hands, bodies, feet, anything that you want to know how to draw. I would be glad to make a tutorial on how to do that. If you've been following along with Tutorial Tuesday for the last 8 or 9 months, I would love to see all of the progress that you're making. Please tag me in all of your drawings on social media and I would love to check them out. You can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram and see all of the things that I am doing day to day, as well as the other tips and tricks that I am posting frequently. Thank you so much for joining me on another awesome tutorial. Keep drawing, never give up, always practice, and I will see you right here next week with another fun tutorial. Bye guys.